Hello everyone, Blaze here, and welcome to a impromptu anime unboxing video. We're going to be unboxing Darker Than Black, the Premium Edition. I have already unboxed it, hence why it's on its stand. I've already seen one of the insides for myself, but I thought I'd share it in a video. I wasn't going to do a video on this, but because loads of other people do unboxings all the time, especially for the latest releases, but I wanted to do one on this because of it's a bizarre release from Funimation as far as I'm concerned. I really do not understand the choices that were made with this. I struggle with the choices that are made often by the graphic department at Funimation, like their graphic design department. I honestly quite often do not disagree with the choices they make, and this one is by far the most bizarre of the lot. So yes, this is a Blu Ray edition of the original 25, I think it's 25 episodes, and then a 26th OVA episode or something. But yeah, the original season of Darker Than Black from like back in 2008, 2009, and yeah, it's on Blu-ray this time. This is the first time it's been released on Blu-ray. I have like the original. You can see some of them over here. The original manga UK DVD releases. They released it across 3 volumes over here. It's also come out in like anime classics versions and complete collections as well. And then there's the season 2 art box release with the Blu-ray and DVD combo inside. So first and foremost, this is already like a bizarre choice because this is the only edition, so far as we're aware, that this Darker Than Black Blu-ray is ever going to be released on. Obviously, in Japan, Aniplex hold the rights to Darker Than Black. And given Aniplex of America exists, etc., basically a deal was made between Funimation and Aniplex, and a limited run of 5,000 copies of a Blu-ray release would be released, which I find surprising that sort of deal had to be made because Dark and Black has been out on Blu-ray, the original season 1 on Blu-ray in Japan for a long time, and is even so long in fact it's actually now out of print. So I don't know what Japan think they're protecting by reverse importation when they haven't even got a product of their own out there on the shelves for people to buy. Like, what are you protecting at that point in terms of reverse importation? But either way, so basically this is the packaging. It's pretty large. It's it's difficult because I know that America doesn't use the same paper sizes that we do in the UK, but we would call this an A4 size. It's pretty much exactly A4 size. It's made out of a really thin, slightly stiffened card. It is susceptible to damage very easily. The print on the front you can barely read, and especially on the iPod camera, it's probably quite difficult to even see. But you got the logo of the mask, and you got Darker Than Black, and down here it says Premium Edition, and in a box it says Eyes Only. But as you can see from my edition, I hope you can somewhat see this. You can see how there's a crease down here. This is just with packaging, and I don't blame the company I bought this from. I just blame the packaging because I think it's almost impossible that you would get this in perfect condition. I've got another, which I think this crease in particular goes all the way down here. I think is solely down to just the design, like completely. But I imagine pretty much every single edition has this because it just feels like that's just how it was designed, basically. And then I've got another crease going along here that's not too bad, but yeah, just annoying. You don't want a load of creases on your your premium edition, but I have some. So yeah, it actually opens using this old string envelope mechanism. Again, it's novel, but it's kind of stupid at the same time. It's just not practical. So we open it, and we've got this flimsy thing left over, and on the inside we have an art book and where the discs are. We're going to go through this first because the art book is really nice. I don't really have too negative things to say about it, other than obviously the size makes it sort of impractical. But here is the front side. This is basically like a really thin, like digipack sort of thing. I hope this is getting through somewhat in terms of, because I've got some bad shadows going on, I suspect. But yeah, this is not like a proper unboxing. If you want to see that, go and watch one from someone else. I can only say, because this is more. I just want to comment on the packaging itself more than just showing you what it's like. But so here we are on the inside. What a waste of space this is. Disc 1, Disc 2, Disc 3, and obviously they're not on ring binders, they're in like this packaging, and the discs can slip and slide in here and they can get stuck and jam. Like, to get them out you have to almost pull the thing back and then slide the disc out. It's impractical, and the most impractical thing of the lot in here, this is quite nice though, this is basically just the innards, like what you get on the back of the case. It kind of looks cool. This bit over here is ridiculous. This is like houses like 4 basically art cards, but they're not even on card, they're on like just slightly stiffened paper. But if I open this now, even now it's hard to get them out, but when I first got these out, I am doing it again, like they just catch, and it means not only is the edges around here getting all nicked and stuff, but the edges on these rather nice images are all nicked and creased as well. I mean, over time, I mean, it's just no, I'm probably not going to keep them in there. I'll probably just slide them in the art book, because getting them in and out of that is just stupid. Absolutely stupid. And I don't even know why we have these, because of the reason I'm about to show you. Like, I don't even know why even have these in the first place. It's kind of like, they're on really cheap paper. They look, like I said, they look nice, but I don't think they're really that necessary. So everything slips and slides everywhere. So yeah, and then we've got this giant art book, and it's really nice. It's on glossy paper, and all the images included are of really high resolution, and they do look really quite nice. I'm not sure if I'm doing a really good job at showing you, but as you can see, the ones we had on the art cards, they're in here. Massive, proper resolution versions of them. So yeah, those art cards, not only are they really poorly housed in the set, just like pretty much everything is, but they're also completely redundant, in my opinion. So yeah, and that's what's included inside. You get the art book, these 4 pointless art cards, which aren't even on card, and then this flimsy housing for the Premium Edition, and that is the Dark and Black Premium Edition. Now, I bought this knowing I wasn't going to like the packaging. I knew I wasn't going to like it. The second I saw it, it just looked, that looks totally impractical. Why would I want that? And I bought it solely because I really like this show, and I wanted to own it on Blu Ray because it is a native HD series. As far as I'm aware, I'm pretty darn sure. I'd be pretty annoyed if it actually turns out to be an upscale, but last time I did my research, I'm pretty sure it was proper HD. So yeah, but storing it in the collection now, I am obviously an avid NIS Premium Edition collector, and I came out with a way of displaying that in my collection just fine. Like, it's completely practical. They slide in and out just fine. They're just like normal DVD cases or whatever. You can't really. I could have done that with Dark and Black, except they didn't print on anything on the bottom and the top, because they think that the best way to store it is on this little stand. I have nowhere to put this in that way. So yeah, it's just my main gripes are this is all completely pointless as far as I'm concerned. I don't know why they didn't just put it out in a normal, like maybe just a DVD sized Blu-ray case, and it could have fitted in here like the normal DVD collection is meant to fit in there, and I would have been fine. I thought, I own it on Blu-ray and it'll go in the darker and black case. That would have been great. I didn't need all this, and I was willing to pay the price at this cost just to get a normal Blu-ray anyway. But yeah, I didn't need all this. I'm not a fan of this. Funimation really need to stop doing silly types of premium editions, like, because this is, I don't know. I don't honestly appreciate this. To me, it's impractical as a avid collector, and it's not something that's going to last. Like, if you don't have a proper way to store this, and you're not even a big collector like I am, and you just don't actively have great places to put your anime collection, this is going to get destroyed in no time whatsoever, just by general wear. it is so flimsy. Like, you tread on this, you've damaged it forever. I mean, people don't tend to tread on their stuff, but you know what I mean. Just any sort of accident that happens around this, it doesn't even need to be an accident. Like, you just drop this and you'll probably end up crushing it or something. Just impractical to the nth degree. The next one they're doing is Soul Eater, which looks like it's coming in a hard. It looks like it's going to be the same size as this, but it's going to be coming in a hardcover book. I don't know what that's going to be like either. I won't be buying that anyway, but I'm curious to see what that comes out like. But yeah, this has might be my quite long, I guess, Dark and Black Premium Edition. If you absolutely have to own this show on Blu-ray like I do, this is the only way you're probably ever going to be able to get the chance to do so, at least in America. Aniplex limited this to just 5,000 units. I don't think they're going to do a standard version of Dark and Black on Blu-ray, at least not for the foreseeable future. Like, maybe again some like 5 years down the line, but at that point, is anyone really going to be avidly wanting to buy Dark and Black on Blu-ray? I just feel like this is the time, and unfortunately, this is the way you have to buy it. Nice. It's kind of like nice try Funimation, but just you're going too far with it. You know, you're going too far trying to make something too special, and in the end, it just starts to come back full circle and backfires. Like, I would just rather something a bit more simple. As always, as I've said before, just give us a chipboard art box and you'll make everybody happy. That is what an anime collector wants. It's something practical, but it is also something special. If you can add stuff inside the chipboard art box, like Sentai Filmworks do, as like little collectibles and things like that. Same with Aniplex, they do the same thing when they do chipboard. Yeah, so yeah, just add something like that to a couple of posters, to something nice to go on the inside with it, and you've got yourself a nice fancy premium edition that everyone will enjoy, and it will be practical for the future. So yeah, that is be my advice. So yeah, if you really absolutely have to own Dark and Black and Blu-ray, by all means go out and buy this release. But if you're on the fence about it, I wouldn't recommend getting this release, because I just don't think that dealing with this packaging is worthwhile unless you absolutely have to have what's on the disc contents. Yeah, so that's been my unboxing slash mini rant, I guess, on Funimation's terrible graphic design department. I've been Blaze, thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time.